So hi, peace, and welcome to a new pick a card video. We are in the remnants of the energy of the Taurus season flower full moon. The moon was in Scorpio, so you may be swimming through the energy of your deepest feelings and of those topics that are most taboo and mysterious: sex, death, and taxes, the energy of the underworld and our subconscious, and the deep, the dark, the shadow, the void. This is a beautiful time of year and season when the flowers are bursting into bloom, and so too may you be bursting into realizations or revelations of self, deeper understanding, but also perhaps needing more rest, more rejuvenation, right? When we're talking about going into that Scorpio energy, combined with that Taurus energy, that very dense earth energy and underworld energy, where the root is, where things grow, where things ferment, where darkness is, where things are cultivated and generated. What we're talking about are the deep things, okay? So make sure that you're giving yourself all the rest and rehydration that you need as you connect with source, as you ground your energy, as you do the things that center you. So anyways, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, for being a supporter. I just looked today and I saw that I had like over 111 like new comments. So I do read all of them when I have time. I got through a couple of them today and just like hearted and liked them. But thank you so much for leaving comments if you see the videos. It means so much to me, and it does boost my videos, out further on the algorithm, making sure that anyone and everyone who needs to see these messages can receive them. So thank you again. And today we're doing a pick a pile reading. So I have two piles for you to choose from, one here and one here. We have 7 cards each plus a signifier card, which I have already shuffled, but I haven't looked at. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Let me spray some oud here. I've already sort of said the prayers and everything, but just welcoming in our good spirits, our spirit guides, our guardian angels, and our ancestors to be here with us, to support us, and to give us the clarifying, supportive messages that we need at these time, and ensure that they reach who they need to reach. So thank you so much. Okay, so pile 1 and pile 2. Take a moment, take a breath. Don't think about it too much, or you can watch both if you like. We're going to start with pile number 1. All right, pile number 1. So your signifier card is the Page of Cups. So pile number 1, you could be having questions about new romance, new beginnings, babies, new creative projects, something here, new way of expressing yourself. But I do feel that this is more leaning in the romance and union department. Romance and union meaning just all kinds of collaborations. Maybe you're networking or embracing community in a new way, or embarking on some kind of collaborative project that is in its baby steps phase, or maybe you're just taking baby steps towards some sort of progress and some kind of initiatory new beginning. If so, I love that for you, pile number 1. And it's important to remember that as you take new direction in service of what is aligned with you, that you give yourself a lot of patience and a lot of grace, right? As if you were a baby or a child, or as if you were learning something new. Give yourself grace, give yourself support, and give yourself lots and lots of love. Now the Page of Cups is really, really beautiful reminder of this new beginning. So let's see what it's about, what we can look forward to. Yeah. Straight off the bat, we have the Lovers card. Look, it sounds so giddy. We love love. So the Lovers card is here to show that you are perhaps gonna, what this is, this is an energy of like like a gushing waterfall of expansiveness, okay? This is the energy of blessings, like a floodgate is what it's called. Cheers. Like a floodgate opening, and gifts, abilities, support, love, beauty, financial abundance. This is just like the floodgates opening, and these things coming into union with you. You can have realized, you maybe have realized with this flower full moon, some kind of, you might have had some kind of, again, revelations. You might have had some kind of, what I'm seeing is just like some kind of clarity, some kind of support. And this is something that is really, really beautiful. And perhaps this is first and foremost you coming into another aspect of union with yourself. It's as though some of you have been doing soul retrieval work, some of you knowingly, some of you unknowingly, and now like it's done, you know. There's like a major healing that has happened, and so this floodgate that's opening is bringing so much emotional wealth, and emotional well-being is such a beautiful base for all other things. Okay, so this is the beautiful energy of source energy, bringing you blessings, bringing love into your life, all forms of love, romantic, platonic, communal, familial, congregational, just like love. And this is also a yes. So if you had a particular question that you had in mind when you selected pile 1, this is just a big juicy yes in some aspect of your life. Okay, so next we have the 5 of Swords. So what I'm seeing is that with this floodgate opening of blessings, you're going to see like some people, there's gonna be like, it's like gnats, you know. It's like the energy of like pettiness, haters, like you needing to fight for your joy. But I'm seeing that it's almost like it's not your fight, it's their fight. It's like some people have like a one-sided beef with you because that's the only way that they'll ever be able to even mention your energy, you know. And it's giving that this is an energy of like gnats who can't stop nitpicking, who can't stop talking about you. It's giving obsession. It's giving this energy of like, you know, bad minds, people who want to make you stumble over yourself, but you're so far past that point that this energy, it's like adorable. It's literally just like gnats. It's like, oh, well, if they're annoying me that much, I'll just like go inside or like put on like a bug spray. Like it's not even gonna have the impact that they're thinking that it's having. And what I'm seeing is like the more that these people keep their name in your mouth, the more sour taste they're gonna have in their mouth. Because it's like, what I want you to understand, people in group 1, it's like some people like are their own downfall, because some people have no limit to where they will go to try and tear down people, and some people have no limit on where they will go with love and creativity. And that's you. You are blessed with the energy of love, with the energy of emotional understanding and intelligence. So I just want to remind you also, don't give people more power in your life or more play or more room or more energy than they deserve. If it's a gnat, you just keep moving. So simple. Okay? Okay. Your third card is the Empress. Okay, so some of you are fully like really sitting on the throne here. Some of you are in the energy of receiving again, initiation. Some of you are receiving you're just having like blessings bestowed upon you. Some of you, definitely, this is a very much a card of fertility, of motherhood. Happy belated Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day, happy Earth Day. But this is the energy of that, of like wisdom, of carrying oneself with a certain stature, with a certain grace, of nurturing, compassionate, of like look good, feel good, smell good. Like this is an energy of just like profound beauty and abundant fertility. So you're in a period of time now where it's kind of like the things that what I'm seeing is like I'm seeing like the imagery of like I don't know if any of you have seen, you know, there was like this like Disney movie Fantasia, but then they made like a Fantasia 2000, and after a forest fire, the spirit of spring is like reawakened, or the earth, like an earth spirit, like a fairy or something. And everywhere that this earth spirit touches just goes from like the charred earth to like verdant greens and bursting, you know, flowers, and also with like this symphony and chorus. It's really beautiful. Maybe I'll like link it or something. But it's this energy of like a profound alchemy that has happened within you and externally. And you're in this energy of glowing and being very powerful and being able to use your gifts now in service and in the benefit of others and not just yourself. And so it's a really wonderful time, and it's important that you acknowledge that about yourself as well, and you embrace those gifts. Okay, we have the Three of Swords. Yeah, it's this energy of alchemy. It's like every heartbreak, every grief, every betrayal, every sorrow has literally been medicinal. And I don't mean that in a way to say that like to like love and light away your traumas, to like love and light away the bad relationships, to like haha, it doesn't matter the things that have hurt you, but it's this energy of really taking poison and then crafting an antidote for it. And now you have an antidote for a poison. So like that's pretty cool. So it's really this energy of having taken the lessons of your life and being able to apply them in a way that is very needed at this time, that is a balm in your circles, in your community, and for the greater good. Yeah, and we have the Six of Wands, so I see you just being really received and welcomed with the love and support that is due to you. I saw that 1111. I saw that 1111. I saw that angel number when I said that this is your moment of victory. And it's not a moment, it's, what did Nicki Minaj say? This moment for life, babes. This is a really beautiful time and a really beautiful energy. Oof. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. So there's something here about, it's like your hardest like challenges, your most like the things that knocked you down, the experiences that that left you, you know, out and down, that left you, you know, to like die or to not make it, are the experiences that have given you some of your most powerful medicine. And so it's really important to understand that and to not shy away from that, group one, because it's like, you know, the Ten of Swords is like laid out on the ground, 10 swords in the back, and just like a sunset coming up. Like, oh damn, like what a day, you know what I mean? But it's really the energy of being able to say like, oh okay, but then like you got up, and like what are you doing now? What did you learn from these experiences? How are you moving forward from these experiences? It's also this energy of just like it's karma. It's that actions have consequences, right? And the consequence of you not being broken by the things that broke you is that, or being broken, it's not language is so tricky now too, because everything is like I don't want to sound ableist, right, when I say like you got up from the ground, right? Okay, maybe you didn't get all the way back up, okay, but this is tapping into that energy of Chiron, right, of the wounded healer, of the person who, it's not because you're perfect, you know, that you are in that Empress energy. It's because you're you, simply and completely. Our final card for group number one. Ew. Invite me to your date. I want to like take pictures. Invite me to your project launch. I want to see it. Invite me to your, like, this is cute. I got very excited because your final card is the Ace of Cups. So we went from the Page of Cups to the Ace of Cups. So it's just real potent energy of you completing some kind of emotional cycle. Again, I said in the beginning of this reading how emotional maturity sets the base for everything else. There's a kind of very deep emotional wisdom that you naturally carry. This, you could have strong placements of Cancer specifically, but all the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, there's this energy within you that is naturally attuned to your intuition, to the psychic. But now as you come into this you know, these new cycles that have finished, it's like the flow of unstoppable beauty is with you all the time. So that's just something to think about. Because that's pretty spectacular. But the Ace of Cups is also this card of emotional, physical fulfillment, of intimacy, of love, of friendship, of union, of connection, of bonds that carry on through space, through time, through whatever. okay, of this limitless life-giving energy of creativity. So make sure that you are drinking enough water. Make sure that you are taking extra time to rest. Make sure that you are not blocking your creative flows, but flowing with them, because at this time you are a very potent and beautiful channel. Shout out to you, Group 1, Pal 1. Thank you so much for letting me be your reader at this time whenever you're seeing this. Sending you all the good vibes, gratitude, and appreciation. Now we're going to move on to Group 2. Oh, here we go. Okay. Hi, Group 2. Okay, so Group 2, let's get into your signifier card. Your signifier card is the 7 of Pentacles. So this group may be particularly focused on some kind of career venture, some kind of money questions, some kind of physical change, physical fitness, physical glow up, some kind of actually building something. Maybe you're building a business, maybe you're building a house, maybe you're just like it's like you're physically doing something though, like if you like draw a blueprint before you like lay down the foundation. There's something here, Pile 2, about you working really hard on something, and this is your confirmation that the hard work that you're putting in is going to see fruition, is going to sort of, you are going to reap the rewards of that and see the benefit of that, because when you work, there's always when you input, there's always an output. Okay, so it's very important to remember that, even if you are not seeing the results that you thought you would see straight away, or if you are, but I have a feeling that you will be seeing more of those results. So let's get into some more of your cards. Okay, so for your first card, we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, spectacular. So we have this energy coming in that's fierce and hot, that's strong, that's very direct, that's very precise, that's very determined. So this energy of the Knight of Wands is some connection coming into your life, or could perhaps already be in your life, that is here to help you, that is here to support you on the path of whatever you're building, on the path of following your dreams, and on the path of your creative pursuits. This can also pertain to like suitors, romantic connections, or like people, or companies, brands, but people. And it's not just people, it's like there's energies that want to work with you. And I say that because for some of you, okay, my hips are like hurt so bad all of a sudden. I feel like some of you cheers. Some of you could be releasing like heavy ancestral trauma at this time, and that could be really something that is impacting your career life, your business life. You could be clearing out major ancestral blocks, and you could be clearing out major lineage trauma. Sorry, I really need to just like, I'm tall, like I'm very tall. In case you didn't know, now you know. Okay, so much better. Thank you so much. I appreciate your patience. So there's something here where you're clearing out some kind of trauma. You could specifically also be clearing out some kind of trauma that's connected to war, sexual assault, violence. But whatever you're clearing out, it's very connected to your career and your finances and your perception of yourself. And there's something here about, as these blockages are being cleared because you have done the work and continue to do the work to clear them, there's some kind of you know, I hate people say this word like lack mindset or prosperity mindset or something, and it's very true. It's 100% like valid. However, we also exist within systems that like are based on financial inequality, right? So it's important that I use those phrases with intention. But you are clearing out some kind of lack mindset, because that's the phrase that I can use, and it's bringing you into like places like you could not even imagine. And it's not just like for your benefit, but for the benefit of your lineage and those around you and those who come after you. And it's very important that you understand that, because good job. Yeah, totally. Then we have the King of Pentacles to just confirm everything I just said. So it's kind of like you are going to be in a position, or you perhaps already are in a position of some kind of extreme wealth, but this wealth is deep, ancestral, and beautiful. This is not like connected to like simply paper money. This is connected to an understanding of how to caretake and build community, and how your work ties into the betterment of the planet, the multiverse, as it were. This is like very big message here. Jeez Louise. I love it. So we have the Six of Swords coming out. And so the Six of Swords is here to remind us that as we move forward, as we leave behind things that no longer serve us, we might have to shed old aspects of our identity, old belief systems, old ways of dressing, old ways of thinking, old whatever, outdated patterns. There's something here where you're releasing a lot, like quickly, and some of you might be physically traveling, moving. You may go on vacation. You may have just gone on some kind of vacation, or you could travel to a place that triggers some kind of like fated turn of events that brings you like directly towards your goal. And this is not something, and I say that and it's like, this is not something that you can like prepare for. This is not something that you're like, you know, this is gonna come as a surprise. For some of you, there's gonna be some kind of like experience connected to travel that you're going to experience, that's gonna put you into some kind of new relational connection that's going to like shock you, and that's going to require that you leave behind old systems. Okay? And that's really, really beautiful, because it's going to put you on the path of better ones. Oh my God. And if that wasn't clear enough, then we have the Eight of Cups. So this is like, for some of you, this is like very clear. Like some of you are meant to be like on the road for some kind of like job. Like some of you might be like, you know, like you make music and you're on tour, or you do like an art tour or something. But for some of you, something connected to your business and your work is very connected to movement and being on the go. Or you go, you travel for this project, and perhaps one of the places that you travel, it has some kind of ancestral connection to you, or you and your land, and your bloodline and your bloodline's connection to land in some place in the world. Okay, this message is like really, really, really intense. Let me just like, and now I'm cold. Really, that water is cold as hell. This is cute. We have the Emperor. So this is really an energy of just like a loving kick in your arse from your guardian spirits, guides, and ancestors and angels, to remind you that right now more than ever you need to be about your business when it comes to your routines and your organization. You need to get and stay organized, because you know, with these gifts that you're inheriting and unlocking, with these financial experiences and creative door openings that are happening for you, are going to also come more responsibility. And there's going to be things happening that really require you to just be about your business, you know, be willing to make intense decisions in a short amount of time that might also sometimes put you in the position of like the villain or the bad guy. Sometimes people might not like the decisions you make, and that's gonna have to be okay with you, because the emperor is not somebody that is out here trying to please everyone. The emperor is the energy of the initiator, of the one who says, okay, well, let's do it, of the one who like sparks that match and lights that fire, well, metaphorically speaking. But this is about, you know, being like a top boss in even a different way than perhaps you imagined, envisioned, or are used to. We have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, and when I was saying then you are used to, it's because there's an energy here of like, with so much power also comes so much humility. Like, I feel like there's an energy where like group number 2 people might see you and might not expect you to be that like emperor position or person, and then are surprised when they do. The example that like I'm seeing in my mind's eye is like, there was this famous like cellist or violinist who was, I think it was here, but it could have been anywhere in the world and I don't remember, so I'm just gonna make up, fill in the blanks, but if I can find the story I'll link it. There was this famous musician who was performing with the symphony in a city for like a night, and this person, yeah, I think it might have been, it was probably New York, it could have been Boston, I don't know, went into the subway to like play music and like played for a couple hours before they went to the symphony hall that was sold out with millions of people. And I feel so corny saying this. I feel like your great auntie on Facebook, but that's okay. Like, I will be your great auntie on Facebook for the night, because what happened was he ended up like just seeing the difference in the way that people treated him, and like so many people in the subway, and the people in the symphony hall like would have never thought he was the same person, and looked at him so much differently just based on the context of where he was playing. But in either place, thank you spirit, was the point, in either place he was playing his instrument with the same amount of passion, with the same fervor, with the same vigor. He had the same talent no matter where he was. So it's really important for you to understand this and remember this, because for some of you with this Six of Pentacles, there's an energy where you have you know, some responsibility to your community, to your land, to your ancestors, and to just like, you're uplifting where you come from by being yourself. What did like Lord say in that line in Royals, like, in a torn up town, like no postcode envy? It's like people might have different view of you based on the context of where you are, but you're still you with the same vigor or fervor or passion wherever you are. And it's important to keep that in mind, because you might not know it, but you do have the position to be a role model for people younger than you. And for some of you, you are like a community, you are being put in this position to be like more like iconic in your community. And it's very important to keep that in mind, because the Six of Pentacles is talking about also like giving and receiving, you know, being able to stay open, being able to have that mindset from the parable of like the Chinese farmer, which is just like, we'll see. You know, one day your top horse runs away and all your petty gossiping neighbors are like, ooh, now you don't have a horse. And you're just like, we'll see. And the next day the horse comes back with like a whole herd of wild stallions. Now you have all these horses. One day your son breaks his leg and all the neighbors are like, ooh, bad luck. And you're like, we'll see. The next day there's a draft for war and your son doesn't have to go. Like, it's about being able to have this kind of perspective, and that's a part of your wealth. Your perspective is a part of your ancestral wealth. Whew. No big deal. Just kidding. Your final card is the Ace of Wands. Okay, and cool. I love how, shout out to my spirit team, my angels, our guardian teams. I love how this message just came out, because the anyway, I'm rambling. But we had the Knight of Wands as our first card after the signifier, and now we have the Ace of Wands. So this is really, really the energy of you coming into your power in a very, again, precise and fortunate way. The Ace of Wands is the tool of power, right? But it's also the energy of fire, which is connected to the energy of creation and destruction, of digestion, right? Of taking energy and then using it, like using energy in a way that makes sense. And so I love this. I love this for pile number 2, group number 2, because this shows that on your journey, in your experience now, you have what you need. You have what you need to do what you're meant to do. And it's important that you don't lose your momentum or don't doubt yourself, but that you keep going. You carry that flame, you keep that torch lit because you have it. So don't lose it, don't forget it. Okay? Cheers. Thank you so much, pile number 2. I really, really appreciate being your reader today, or one of your readers. Thank you so much. Cheers to everyone who watched the videos. I hope that they brought you some kind of solace and guidance. If they did, you are welcome to let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you the next time. Ciao.